Hey guys, what is up? Back with another video. Today it is November 9th and it is beautiful outside today. It literally feels like, beginning of September. I'm outside in a really thin hoodie and it's actually really warm outside, but today we're going to be taking a look at my running sneaker collection. I know I'm basically mainly known for LeBron sneakers, but I do have quite the amount of running shoes and running inspired sneakers, so I thought I would give you guys a quick look at them. If you guys do enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button, and if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button for new sneaker videos coming at you every single day. But without further ado, let's take a look at the first one right here, and it is the Flyknit Lunar 2 in this hyper crimson colorway. Now as you can see, it's basically just red and gray with that white swoosh. This is a pretty simple colorway of what I think is a must-have sneaker in everyone's running shoe collection. It's lightweight, really comfortable. There's some amazing colorways of it, and who does not love Flyknit? Moving on from there, we have the Nike Flyknit Free Chukka in this black and white colorway. These are obviously not a running shoe, but you can't deny that this is inspired by a running shoe. There's a free outsole, there's Flyknit on the upper, it's very lightweight, and this black and white Flyknit look is absolutely amazing on a pair of sneakers. They retail for $180, which is a lot of money, but they're well worth it in my opinion and are one of my favorite sneakers in my collection. Moving on from there, we do have a pair of sneakers that Champ Sports actually sent out to me, and it is the Nike Air Max Plus Tuned 1 in this black and silver colorway. This is a pretty wild looking shoe. I know it's pretty conservative, you only have really black and silver, but the way the panels look, the way the designs look on that mesh is just absolutely insane. Also, that Tuned Air is actually very comfortable. I walked around New York probably like 19 to 25 miles, completely random numbers, 20 to 25 miles, let's say, in New York a couple years ago, and they were extremely comfortable that day, so they are a great shoe to do some walking. And moving on from there, we have the Flyknit Lunar 2 in this Hyper Punch colorway, another colorway of the Flyknit Lunar 2, this time in more of a pinkish colorway. This is definitely my favorite out of the two Flyknit Lunar 2s that I do have in my collection. I love pink on sneakers. I know lots of people think like guys can't wear pink or whatever, but this is an awesome looking sneaker. They call it Hyper Punch, but it is definitely pink. Moving on from there, we have the Nike Flyknit Lunar 1 moving back a year in this multicolor colorway. This is definitely probably the most hyped up shoe in my running sneaker collection. I don't really have any Ronnie Figs or any sort of bait collaborations or anything like that. This is probably the most hyped up runner that I do have. If you guys want to check out a video of this, there's a button in the top right hand corner of the screen, but what can you say? It's a multicolored Flyknit shoe. They are always the best Flyknits that release, and this one is just insane. And I got it for a great price too, so definitely go check out the video. After that, we have the Nike Air Huarache. This was another shoe sent out to me by Champ Sports, and as you can see, it's just white, gray, black. Very simple colors, a little bit of blue in there, a little bit of sort of mangoish peach color in there on the tongue, but it's an awesome shoe. I've worn this probably one of the most out of all the sneakers in my collection. This is a go-to shoe for me if I have a lot of walking to do during the day. This is one that I definitely gravitate towards, and I just really enjoy wearing that. Next, we actually have a third sneaker that Champ Sports was nice enough to send out to me. It is the Nike Air Max 90 in this sunset colorway. This is definitely a very different looking colorway. You have this black pleather on the paneling, and then you have this mesh on the toe box and on the heel, and as you can see, it's a gradient fade from this dark purple to sort of a violet to a pink to an orange at the back, and it really does look like the setting of a sun, and it looks really cool. It's a great concept. The outsole looks amazing as well. Air Max 90s are very comfortable, and I do enjoy wearing them. It's not up-to-date running shoe. Definitely no one would run in them now with the options that are available, but it was a running shoe back in the day, and I actually do have another pair of Air Max 90s right here, the Air Max 90 in this white and deep royal blue. This is the first shoe that I ever reviewed on YouTube, which is crazy. Like, it feels like a millennium ago that I reviewed this shoe on YouTube, but it was only about 2.5 years ago, and this is, it's just white and blue. It's very simple. Got these at Champ Sports at my mall like 2.5 years ago, as I said. Started the YouTube game with this sneaker right here, and for how simple it is, it still looks pretty good and matches with a whole bunch of different stuff. After that, we have the Roshi Winnipeg Winter colorway sent to me by Insane Kicks for Secret Santa a couple years ago. This is a great shoe. It's gray, it's mango, it's lime. There's only 3 colors, most of it is gray, but those little hits of color really make the shoe for me, not to mention that awesome swoosh. I know I rave about it every time these are in one of my videos, but that swoosh is amazing. absolutely amazing. How it's not an actual swoosh, it's just holes cut around where the swoosh would usually be. I think that's an awesome touch. And after that, we have the Flyknit trainer. Once again, I know this is not actually a running shoe, but it's definitely a running inspired shoe. As you can see, there's Flyknit on the upper. The only difference between this and like a Flyknit racer would be the midsole is much more substantial and not nearly as flexible. That's to give you a bit more support when you're training in this shoe, as that's what they are for. But it's definitely a running inspired sneaker with the Volt and Wolf Gray on the upper. It looks very, very nice indeed. After that, we have my only pair of Asics in my collection, which is the Asics Gelite 5 in this red Mamba colorway. This, as you can see, is just red, 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 and a little bit more red. I haven't had a chance to wear these yet, which is very, very unfortunate because they look amazing, and just wearing them around the house for a little bit, they are extremely comfortable as well. The snake scale print is a really nice touch on these shoes, and I really do need to get some more pairs of Gelite 5s in my collection. After that, we have my only pair of Pumas, the Puma R698 all over suede in this red colorway. As you can see, once again, it's red, 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 red. This time you have a little bit of white on the midsole and a little bit of black on the outsole, but still mostly red. The trinomic cushioning on this is extremely comfortable, just like the Gelite 5s are. I'd say they fit basically the same, they feel basically the same in terms of comfort, and they're just two great red shoes that have no hype about them because they're Asics and Puma, and who cares about Asics and Puma? Well, I do. I think they're great. You guys should give them a try. But after those Pumas, we're going to take a look at another pair of Roshi runs. I know the Roshi run is not a real running shoe, guys. As I said, this is a running inspired shoe. This is a black and siren red colorway of the shoe. You know, it's just black on the upper, bright, 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 bright red on the outsole slash midsole, and that's basically all there is to it. The Roshi run is a very simple silhouette. Even when you throw prints on it and stuff, it's still a very clean, minimalistic shoe. I know lots of people have felt the Roshi run is played out by now. I sort of agree, but you know, the two colorways that I do have in my collection, I really do enjoy wearing. And after that Roshi run, we have another very minimalist shoe in the Nike Free 3.0 V5 Premium in challenge red and black right here. I'm actually wearing these ones today, so that's why they're a little bit dirty, but yeah, it's a great lightweight shoe. It's very flexible, very comfortable. This is a shoe I can just stick on my feet and forget I'm wearing shoes. It's a real one-to-one fit. It's very low to the ground, and it's just a great shoe. For $70 is what I paid for it, so just an amazing deal in my mind. After that, we have the Nike Fingertrap Max NRG Digi Camo. Now, once again, this is a training shoe. I'm completely aware of that, but it's a running inspired. No one can deny that. It has the same look as a running shoe, and it has this finger trap thing on the side, which is supposed to help the performance. I don't really think so. I think it's a bit of a marketing gimmick, but I do like how it looks aesthetically, and of course that big air unit in the back is very, very comfortable, and there's also a Nike Zoom unit in the front, which is very comfortable as well. Overall, this is a great shoe. These actually got discounted very, very low to like $60 or $70, so if you were able to pick it up for that price, that was quite the buy. The next one we're taking a look at is definitely a favorite of mine. If you guys are older subscribers to the channel, you will know this already. It is the Nike Free 5.0 Flyknit Rainbow colorway. I got these for $60, yes, only $60 a couple years ago at a Nike outlet, and I wore them basically all of last summer. Summer 2014, this was my go-to sneaker. Didn't wear them as much this year, but they are still just a staple in my summer rotation. You know, it's lightweight, it's very bright, vibrant summer colors, it's very breathable, it's very comfortable, just everything you want in a summer shoe, this shoe has for you, and I got it for only $60, so all the better. After that, we have another pair of free Flyknit shoes, but this time it's a 3.0 instead of a 5.0, and this is just a black and white colorway, a little bit less out there than the 5.0, but you know, still a very similar shoe. This shoe has much more flexibility, and it's a much more narrow silhouette than the 5.0, but it's more expensive than the 5.0. I don't really understand that. You think if it was like a more narrow and minimalistic shoe, it would be less expensive because there's less material, but apparently not. It's a bit more expensive, so who knows what the reasoning is behind that, but nevertheless, it's a great looking shoe and something I do enjoy wearing a lot in the summer. After that, the penultimate shoe in the list we're taking a look at is another shoe that is not a running sneaker, but is a running inspired sneaker, the Adidas ZX Flux in this red, gray, white, and black prism pattern. This is a great casual shoe, simply because it's very affordable. You know, you can get it for around $50 to $90 depending what colorway you're looking for. And speaking of colorways, there are dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of colorways. It seems like every single day Adidas releases a new ZX Flux colorway, and they are all really nice. I have not seen I have not seen an Adidas ZX Flux colorway that I look at and I'm like, ooh, those are gross. I always like the Adidas ZX Flux colorways that Adidas puts out. So it's a really good shoe for anyone that's looking to get a nice looking shoe on a budget. And wrapping things up with the final shoe, we have another trainer. I know it's not a runner, but it is the Nike Free 5.0 trainer in this lifestyle edition colorway, the Animal Kingdom colorway as it was called. Obviously you can see it's zebra print all over the place. Not really much else to say, you know, it's black, white, red with zebra print. It's very breathable. Comfort, it's alright. I like the Huarache boot around it. That is a nice touch that I do appreciate on the shoe, but besides that, you know, it's just a nice low top, sleek silhouette. Besides that though, guys, that is going to wrap up this video. I hope you did enjoy my running shoe collection. If you did, make sure to hit that like button if you haven't already, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. So until then,